working more on my strawberry tower projects. I got out some seeds so that I can do something more like on top, because I'm not going to have enough to fill up the tower, you know. Where did I put down my gardening gloves though? Together before I got started and hit the record button, but I freaking never remember every single thing, which is frustrating. Oh gosh, okay. Where the heck did I put my little purple claw gloves? Ah, God, there they are. Okay. Gotta remember to wear the weight vest. Arg, okay. 16 pounds of working out while I'm not working out. I need to work on cutting the trumpet vine a little bit more today. Oh, okay. So, here we go. Okay. Which more? Probably, maybe. leftovers. Maybe it kinked up. Accidentally. No, that's on. What the heck is going on here? Is our water off? Nobody gave any notification about the water being shut off. Huh. Okay. I was literally just using the water in the house. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with the hose. I'm gonna check this. I'll let you guys come with me so that I can figure this out. Okay, that's off. Okay, everything should be working. Okay. That was just... What the hell? Maybe there's something wrong. It's in the on position, so what is going on? Is it kinked up? I don't think so. This thing is like really good about not kinking up. I gotta water my stuff. What is going on here? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to water it with the other hose? There's water in this hose, but nothing is coming out of the nozzle. Maybe the mist thing is... Yep, it was the mist thing. Okay. Okay. Yep, the mist thing is apparently plugged up. Okay, let's go back over there and not make a huge mess of myself. Okay. Sorry for the bad recording there. That was fun to get figured out. For the record, yes, I am fully aware that the front porch is a mess. It's one of my many projects. You know, I'm only one person working on this stuff. misting problem. Okay, a little bit. Maybe I should just go to shower. Thanks. Let's fill that up the rest of the way. I need to change. It's already June. It's way too late for me to be freaking planting anything and expecting it to do very well. Oh well. I should have been planting things in March. But it is what it is. I waited. We'll see if whatever I plant actually does anything good. You know, I've had this garden structure, vertical planter, I guess, for freaking years, and I never did anything with it. You know, I've had this thing for at least 5 years, and I've never used it. Okay. I want to be in the shade while I'm working. Okay. Where did I put my knee pad? don't know. Somewhere. Let's locate that. Aha! Okay. I don't know if I want to try and separate out this strawberry. It feels like there's another one right there, but I will leave it, you know? I don't want to accidentally kill this thing. Pruners. They're up there. Maybe I should have made a slurry before putting these strawberries in here. many strawberries as possible. Well, I don't know. Just, okay. Huh, wow. Okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to water myself. That'll be fine, so long as I've got labels on most of the strawberries. Oh, that one is not looking that great. I need to do some pruning on it. Okay, let's do some watering. Thought that it wasn't working. Speaking of, let's try the mist. Yep. That particular part of this nozzle seems to be blocked. That's so disappointing. Okay. No wonder I was like, hey, this water is very forceful right now. God damn. There we go. I don't know, maybe I should have put rocks in there instead of water crystals, but I don't know. I think water crystals is going to be a good move. Gotta make sure everything gets adequate water. I am glad that I put the extra water crystals on the bottom, because I feel like this tower probably was not a good one, but if I remember right, it cost me like $10 or something. Mind you, this was 5 years ago. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do some bush style beans, I think. A couple. Those. Well, these are black-eyed peas, or maybe they're purple. No, they're black-eyed peas. Okay. And part of why I'm putting those in is just because I know that they can also go pretty late into the season too. So hopefully, even though I'm planting late, I'll still get some stuff. To plant quite that deep up there. Okay, so is 1 inch. Matures in 50 days. So, in theory, I should start getting some beans off of this provider bean. By the end of July. In theory. We'll see. We'll see. I have no idea how well they'll do in this tower. Let's see. And I've also got some chives and some mustard. Okay, that's way too freaking deep on the chives. I thought that it would be. That's fine. I'll just do it a little bit different there. Okay, but first I need to label in a couple of labels. Now, do I have a Sharpie out here? I thought I did. But maybe I don't. No, I don't think. I really thought that I had a Sharpie out here just for these sorts of things. But maybe I do not, after all. Grab a Sharpie real quick. Okay. One thing that I really like about the Black Eyed Peas is they really let you know when they're ripe. Oh, I planted them down here at this level. Okay. There. Okay, so those were provider. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and write the labels. Should I just do all chives on top or chives and mustard? You know, I'll do both. mustard is gonna be on that side. Go. Huh, I'm not sure if I've tried this kind of mustard before. I don't normally do mustard greens, but I'm trying to eat more healthy because I am really not happy with my health. Go figure. If you eat like crap, you're gonna feel like crap. I do not anticipate the strawberries doing much of anything other than hopefully recovering from moving this year. So next year, hopefully they'll be prepared to give me some strawberries. And maybe then next year my mom will be recovered from her issue with diverticulitis. So that she can partake of some of the nice fresh strawberries, you know? Hopefully. Because I know she loves strawberries too. Oh, well, you know, I feel like that one did not go quite as far. Maybe just the seeds were way more freaking tiny. Things are freaking glued in. Okay. Oh, and there's some more right there. Okay. Now I've got some more of that. Gotta put those back in my seeds binder. I do keep my seeds in a binder. Hello, ants. Okay. Put them right there for now so that they're away from the water situation. I'm really not confident in this particular garden tower. I've seen some stuff online with some new towers that just really look pretty high tech, you know. And I'd really like to get one of those, and I figure if I don't kill the strawberries, then maybe I can justify getting something more high tech, you know? But first, I gotta figure out, you know what? I think maybe I'll just put other day, I took a photo of the bottoms of my shoes after I did some pruning on the bougainvillea, you know, because the bottoms of my shoes were freaking full of thorns. It was crazy how many there were, you know? Okay. Right here so that I can just water that through the fence. Okay. Well, I decided I'm not so hip to this twine situation, so I broke down and I bought a trellis. You know, but the way I figure, I'm going to, and I mean, part of what I did is because the cucumber seems to be doing pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this in half and nail it up here because I don't want to give anything for the trumpet vine to grab onto. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't have to freaking hold it up. I'm not gonna nail it in. Okay, so let's just start the nails and then I'll take that off, I guess. And part of why I'm doing it this way is because if I do it this way, then it'll go over the top of the fence, and I don't want that. This way is better. Yes, the cucumbers are gonna have to reach a little bit, but that's fine. That's what they do. They're cucumbers. They're looking like they're doing really good though. I feel like I should have separated these out and put that. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Right over or not, but it's fine. Is she coming outside again? Yep. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Fine. That'll be fine. There, all those line up. Okay. I don't know. In theory, I need to give it an idea of how to get there, but I'm not gonna. yourself. There's a hummingbird right there. Okay. It's probably gonna steal my cucumbers.
Its tail is just waving.
Okay, Mom. I've got my camera on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay?
We ought to take a picture of the squirrel right there.
Okay. Okay.
cucumbers. So the ones over here on the north side of this tiny little bed, it's just temporary. They are tender green burpless. Yeah, tender green burpless. And these three over here are Persian cucumbers. And I'm really looking forward to both of those. Okay, but I'm gonna do some watering here. Oh, and finish moving these. That is not what a squirrel sounds like, Mother. Hopefully your diverticulitis clears up by the time that our lemon boys are ready. So, you might notice that I planted this out. Maybe you noticed. I put strawberries in the bottom, but as you can see, they don't even go up halfway. No, I put black eyed peas, some kind of, it's called herbinder. Bush beans? I put some bush beans in there. And then I put some chives and mustard greens on the top row, the top tier.
Chives and mustard.
Yes. I labeled it.
You know, the chives might be a harder twin needle from going after the mustard.
Maybe.
That might be some good companion.
Hopefully.
Harlequin beetles are beautiful black and orange,
Yes, I know.
but I hate them.
things to go after the things that you want to eat.
They go crazy.
Okay, let's water this guy. Something about this trumpet vine coming up everywhere. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm just about ready for bed. Okay, is that full yet? I think so. Don't knock over. All of my water bubbles in this one are full. Okay. What about my water bubbles in this one here? I have been having to... Oh, that one is full. I've been having to... Huh. Okay, that one was empty. What about this one? That one's full. Okay. I feel like the water bubbles is a good way for me to figure out just how full the my well is underneath, because if it's full, then the bubbles are going to be full, you know. And I am still watering this salvia pretty much every day, but I transplanted it not that long ago, so you know, you do have to water plants to get them reestablished so that they don't die, you know. But the other salvia it's doing really well. It's very healthy. I'm really glad that I moved these guys. I do really need to do something about the trumpet vine, but now that it's blooming, the hummingbirds are going to be relying on it for the next 4 months for food. So, yeah. And this is what I was doing with my project yesterday. I'm gonna get out a piece of twine and tie it around here so that I can basically have all of my little thingies basically be the same, although, or, you know, the same distance away. Although I admit I am extremely tempted to just get one of those oh gosh, you know, those plastic ponds or whatever. I'm really tempted to, for that area where the mailbox is, to get a plastic pond thing and basically just cut the bottom in the middle so that I can, and then just like using liquid nails, and so that it will just be all sealed up in there. Except then I guess I'd have to worry about the mailbox post getting rusty. I don't know. I'm gonna put something in there that's drought tolerant. You know, I don't want it to be constantly losing its water like what the salvia was doing. That's why I had to move it. And then when that even wasn't enough, I had to put a liner inside of the pots so that the pots wouldn't just immediately lose the water like what they had been doing. I mean, I guess I could just drill a hole in the bottom of the pond that I put over there. Yeah. You know, if it's a planter, it doesn't have to be completely sealed. It just has to prevent things from draining away right away. You know, like what has been happening. That's why I had to move the lavender and put it in a pot over here. That's why I had to move the salvia, just aside from I had to move those things in order to start the process of getting rid of the trumpet vine. Yeah. But, you know, I do have these guys. I've got these guys right here to plant by the mailbox. They are very drought tolerant, supposedly. Let's show you what they are. They are called princess lilies. Oh. Yeah, princess lilies. They're really pretty. And I am trying to go with the red theme, which was why I bought these. The hummingbirds supposedly also like them. Always got to consider the hummingbirds in this place, or my mom will say I'm trying to kill them. I am not trying to kill the hummingbirds. Just for the record, I am not. I like them. I just don't like the trumpet vine. I don't want anything that is this much of a trial to have around other plants. You know, I've got to have plants that can share a space. You know, they've got to be able to share space and not kill each other. And trumpet vines freaking kill everything. Okay, anyways, it's time for me to go to bed. Have a good day, everybody.